Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and today in this video, I wanted to tell you guys a story about how we found 3 skunks on my front porch eating cat food. So this is a story about how one day I was sitting at home one night, my mom comes and gets me, and we find these 3 skunks eating the cat food on my front porch. So this is a story about how this was my first time encountering a skunk up close. I had never encountered a skunk before, but I didn't get too close to it because I knew if I got close to it, it would spray me. But this is a story about how we found 3 of them eating the cat food on my front porch. And and we decided to let them leave on their own instead of just shooing them away. And this is a story just to let you guys know, if you ever encounter a skunk, don't get close to it because you can and will get sprayed by a horrible smell. And how important it is to let the skunk just leave by itself, so then you don't get sprayed. So I'm gonna get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this all started when I was in the 7th grade, and I was about maybe 14 or 13. So this was about 17 years ago, or 17 or 16 years ago, I don't remember. It was 16 years ago, sorry, I can't make up my mind, obviously. I was sitting at home one day, I think it was a Saturday night, so I was just knitting and sitting in the living room, and my living room has now turned into an Airbnb. So as I'm sitting in the living room, my mom comes over from, I think, like the kitchen window. No, because she saw something on the front porch. She comes over to me and she goes, "Mena, there's 3 skunks on the front porch eating dry cat food." So here's a quick backstory. I'm going to make this as quick as I can. When I was a kid, we mostly kept our cats outside, but we kept them outside mostly because I was going through chemo at the time, and because I couldn't be around cats when I went through chemo, we had to keep the cats outside. And then after I was done with chemo, we tried to get them back inside. But then they got so used to being outside that they liked it or something. I don't remember why we just continued to keep them outside. But they just really wanted to be outside. Anyway, excuse me. Sorry, I had to tickle my throat. So during my time of chemo, we had to keep the cats outside, and then we tried to get them back inside, and then they got used to being outside or something. I don't remember. So anyway, my mom comes to get me, and she's like telling me that there are 3 skunks sitting on the front porch eating dry cat food. And I'm like, what? What? So she takes me to the door, and we kind of open it a little bit, and we see 3 skunks on my front porch eating cat food. And I'm like, whoa. And this was my first time ever seeing a skunk up close. I was so lucky that I didn't get close to it, or else it would have probably sprayed me. And we were completely surprised to find 3 skunks on my front porch eating the cat food. And we didn't want to just shoo the cat. Shoo the skunks away, not cats, skunks. Shoo the skunks away because we knew if we went close to them, they would probably spray us with a horrible smell. So what we did was, after we watched the skunks eating the front porch, eating the cat food on the front porch, we closed the door, and then we watched from the window to see when the skunks were going to leave. to leave, and we waited and waited and waited, and then all of a sudden, after they finished the dry cat food, they end up leaving. So once the skunks have left, I grab the bowl and then pour more dry cat food in for the cats outside, and then I give the cats the dry cat food. And I was so lucky that even though I peeked open the door, I didn't go near the skunks because I knew they would have sprayed me with that terrible scent, and I probably would have smelled like a skunk for quite a while. And I'm glad we were able to get them off the front. They just ran off the front porch and we didn't have to shoo them off, because that if we shooed them off, we probably would have gotten sprayed. Okay, so I'm glad they just left on their own once they finished eating the cat food, because we would have probably smelled like a skunk. So the moral of the story is, if you see any skunks eating any type of food on your front porch, do not just let them leave on their own. Do not go near them or probably hit them with a broom or something, because if you do that, you're going to end up getting sprayed, and you don't want to smell like a skunk, because skunks really stink. Okay, so if you ever see skunks on your front porch, just let them leave on their own. Just don't shoo them off, or you're going to get sprayed and you're probably going to smell like skunk for a week. So that's just probably a good safety tip, is just let them leave on their own. And maybe be careful when you're leaving food for cats out on your porch or something, because that will attract other critters as well. And you don't want to attract other critters that get attracted to cat food, especially if it's wet cat food. So just be mindful of what kind of animal food you're going to leave on your porch or something. So that was a story about how we found 3 skunks eating cat food on my front porch. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned how to deal with skunks on your porch and not to shoo them away. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.